Hello and welcome to my second day of streaming online for UI UX and Flutter. So yesterday I was explaining everything. Today I'm just going to do it. Do what? I am going to copy this Spotify page. So let's get started. What I have already did till now, I have copied all these text from here. They are using by asking ChatGPT. I came to know that it is using its copyrighted circular font and something like that, but I have to use them anyway. So here are we. I asked few UX terminologies to the ChatGPT. For example, today I learned that there is something called proximity and simplicity. The more simple it is, the more people like it. And what was that again? Miller's law and Hicks law. Now, Miller's law says 7 plus 2 or minus 2 is the amount of thing that a person can keep it in mind. But in today's era, it's reduced to 5-ish, 3-ish points. So it's actually 5 plus 2 or 5 minus 2. What I am talking about is you can just go and search. I don't have any explanation because I haven't grasped the thing right now much more beautifully. So, okay, let me ask you something. What do you see when you scroll any Spotify platform? You will always find this one color, the black and white color. Rest are just colorful colors, but your main focus will always go to these three colors. Why? Because we have this thing and we have plus, minus, and black and white. So I asked Spotify why did they use typography. The Spotify used I asked ChatGPT why it is using the typography for Spotify as 13, 16, 24, and its answer was that when you are scrolling through your feed, they people generally don't like to focus too much on this thing. They just scroll it fast. So the text should be minimized so that their focus is not too much over here. So currently, wait a second. Currently, the text I have over here, this one is 16, which is the V symbol, and rest are 13, depending on bold and regular sizes. I can also type it over here that DM sounds and 24, 16, and 13, and the size are mine. Okay, there's letter spacing is -5 or -3 or 0. That's what I found in over here. And for the designing part, let's get started. So I'm just going to design fast, which I don't have right now speed. Let's start with our app footer, and app bar. We need a ellipse and locking, and dimension should be around this much. We will use as, let's reduce it to this much. I think it one more pixel. No, 32 is perfect. Why? Okay, 32 is perfect, and we will need this also. Let's copy it, reduce it as much as possible. This is okay, right? And what do we do now? Actually, I learned this before and I'm forgetting it. Let's see, let's move this to over here. Let's pick the color from there. For this, it is going to be pink color, and this is going to be something from there to be a blue color. Blue color center. Okay, now what we will do is we will search on Google. On Google, I will type ChatGPT. I can so sorry. So Figma, how to make a cutout of an shape to another shape. Wait, actually this is not ellipse. Let's remove it. Let's enter a frame over here. Frame with the corner radius of 60 and its size was 32, right? 32, and its color should be pink. Why I am doing this? It's simple. Let's rename it profile logo. It's simple. I mean, let's search this first, then I will explain it. Alright, we go it over here and we just increase its size to 10 pixels. Where is it? Intercept, exclude, subtract. It was subtract. Let's forget this. Let's move this over here, and it is in the center. Let's create an auto layout and centralize it. Okay, good, perfect. Not let's read. What is this? Line height. Okay, line height, it should be as it is. Is it in the center? I don't feel like it. Why though? Padding up and down. Padding is this, padding is that. Let's make it 0. Paddings. Okay. Why is this happening? We are not going to have, we are going to have a fixed height, or we are going to have hug. Now add padding of 6 pixels from bottom and top. No, it is not working. Why it is that? Let's make it auto. All I dream. You guys might be getting bored. Let's play some music, I guess. What should I play? Oh, fast real. What should I play? What should I play? Wait a second. Something from my phone actually. Will I get a copyright strike? Let's reduce this. Let's close this. Let's avoid that. Let's go over here. We have our YouTube. We have ambient music, or more like piano covers. Okay, why it is not centered? Did I tell you no? There is no space over here. There is only a letter, and it's still not centered. Okay, I got it. We got our first button. Thank you. Now let's create our all button, which is similar to this in size, just a bit elongated. So let's copy it and just increase its size, delete the wheel, copy the put it inside, and for the color, let's put now we have all. It's pretty much the same, except if we want to try, we can test it. Let me reduce the audio. There it is. Thank you. Now you can hear me, I guess. Okay, let's reduce it a bit more. Or we are not reducing it. I am reducing it through my streaming software. Thank you. So let's move it over here as bring to forward, and let's test it out. It's pretty much of the same size. Wow, my eyeballing is very good. Just it's need one more number, 48. Okay, now I think this thing is also pretty much the same, right? Let's move it over here for a one reference. Okay, let's increase this. It's 67, so it's more likely to be having a padding inside with the word outside. Let's make it like that. First, let's select the color for it as some gray, because it is also having the gray, and let's brightness 60. Does it look same? Oh, wait, there is some sort of very thin visible highlight, upward highlights. Okay, we will do it. So now what are we going to do is, let's darken it a bit. Darken. It's black. Lighten, light to light, dark to dark. Something over here. What if I pick this color? Yep. And 68. Does it feel same? Not at all. This is white. Is it white or is it not? Let's just pick up a point of this. EF. What about this? Yep, it's totally whitish tone, but white. This is due to the image being saturated. Blurred, saturated, not blurred. Okay. I think color is wrong. This is much better color. Oh, this is nearly same. Okay. We are going to move it over like this. And for all, we will type music. It's fitting in perfectly. Just a bit up down. And for this outer side, let's make it hug content. When it's hugging content, let's add padding for 16. Yes, 16. It will automatically create stuff. As for the width, let's make it height. Let's make it also a content. It should be 6. It was 6. It was perfect. Okay. Pretty much the same, I guess. Just a bit up down, that's acceptable because we don't have the copyrighted font from Spotify. Podcasts. Yep, it's working perfectly. What about this? WRAPPED wrapped, and it's bold. And what else is there? What else is there? What else is there? Except for, hey, I feel like this is centered and this is down. Oh, okay, so you have to manage that also. Wow. Okay, now wrapped is perfect, but it need an inner stroke with white color of 2 pixels. Yes, let's copy all this. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, and move it upside like this. Let's move all of them over here. Let's rename them. What should I? All WRAPPED wrapped music. Let's podcasts. Let's not use capital. I think capital is problematic for coders. I don't remember, but I heard it that capital create problem for the coding community. Let's not capitalize them. This is pretty much it, I guess. What do we have here? I have this frame already created. Let's fill it with the same color as this, which is quite different from that background color. Now let's move it over here for a second. This is the background, not on the foreground. And let's reduce the size. Let's say we want to have this all three as a all four as the auto layout, and then this in another auto layout. So now this auto layout should be renamed as, what can we tell? Tiles. And what is profile with tiles? That's it. Let's, oh no, let's move the profile the tiles. profile with tiles inside over here. And let's see, this frame one should be auto layout. It should be of 16, here also 16, both 16, 16, and this should be centered. They should have more like 8. I don't know, I'm just eyeballing it. Let's see. And app bar. Okay, let's move it over here and see for ourselves. Hey, don't. Okay. Is it out of bounds? No, it's perfectly in the shape. And what about the... Okay, so we can see the padding over here. Okay. I want this to be total right. Let's move it. Let's move this in the right side. Now this is 16, but I don't feel like it's 16. The outer is 16 for sure, but this is something like 12. Yes, and from here on it's 8 in your between. Okay, and this is width is fitting. For the height it's 32 fixed. What about fill container? Actually it's fixed. Her content, it's similar, nothing changes too much out of it. Okay, let's move this over to the our app side. Let's move it over here and touch it to the top. Let's remove the corner radius which I gave on a wimp before. We don't need it. And as I was saying, there is itty bitty small elevation, very much not visible, but after zooming too much will be visible. So let's add a beautiful shadow. Beautiful shadow. It's not visible that much. Elevation is something like 30. 30 is too much. Depth is 20, and percentage is, let's make it 100% for once. Let's change it color so that we can know how much what are we doing and seeing. Angle 90, depth is 10, 5, 4, 4 is okay. 20%, no, 30% was much better. Okay, let's remove, turn back to black and apply. Okay, is it too much? Because it's not visible over here, but I think it's too much. So let's go to beautiful shadow again, and let's just say we want depth to be around 5, 4, 3, 2, and this will 10%. Now it's more like a single line, bro. 15%. Brightness. I've got brightness 60%, 30%, 20%. Okay, now this is much better. Not visible yet, is there? Yep. Now I think my time is running out of hand, but let's make it fast. Let's go with another frame, and I forgot about it. Let's go with frame over here. Again, the same color as our rap music position button. It's on 60 and 52552. Let's go over here. Color to be 525252 and 60%. Now we need two things. One is image placeholder and another is text. So let's add another frame, resize it with to be similar to this and move it over here inside like this. And let's grab our text. Might as well have created something, I don't remember. Okay, let's pick this. I think this one will match up to the, let's see if I type liked songs. I like it light, and yes, yep, it's matching. I'm doing eyeballing too much, but I have to. Okay, now frame 1 have a corner radius of most probably 10, no 8. 8 is too much. 4, yes, it's 4. Okay, and this is most probably 52 by 52. Now let's make it an auto layout, and the width needed to be fixed, but we don't want it fixed. It should be fill the container, which will do in a bit. Now let's make a right size. Let's check the size. It's too big. Let's reduce it a bit for around 42 pixels. Too small, 48 pixels. Where is 48? Let's do over here 48 pixels. Let's see. Yep, 48 works. What about this? It's also 48 by 48, but obviously 48 by 48. But let's fill the container. Let's fill the container like this. Much better. Now let's move it over here. Make a copy. Let's rename it to, what can we say? Personalized style. Personalized style. Don't go on the spellings, I know they are wrong. Okay, let's move it over here. Copy to, and let's no, wait, because this is going to be a single tile which a person is going to click. It should show some sort of up and down, which we are not creating variables, but it will show something like that. So what I would like to do is, first let's add padding on the both side. Oh, padding on the left side. No, padding inside, margin is outside. Let's fix the gap first. The gap is around 12 pixels. Is it not? No, it's 8 pixels. And now this is increasing, so this is gonna be a problem. Let's make it 8 first, and for the width let's make it fixed, that is 48 pixels. You go to hell for now, and I guess it's works just fine. What am I missing right now? Let's see, just to copy it again with 8 pixel gap, copy it over here again with another 8 pixel gap, and copy it over here again with another 8 pixel gap, and let's control A, auto layout. Now we want it to be fitting in the size of the container, so let's increase this to the maximum and provide a padding of 16 pixels. padding 16 pixels both side, and middle part along with the width to be filling the container. Oh no, not like that. How can we do it? There is the grid. Let's try grid. Okay, and with fixed width. With fill the container. Yep, this works the best. Okay, this is working. Let's move this image. I think I have pasted this before on ChatGPT. Let's ask him. Can you get me the all the text from the image I shared before? Then enter. What is this? Behavior. Am I using paid GPT? Yes, I am using the Go version of this, which I got free for a year. I don't know how, but I'm using it. Let's see. Section. What are the sections you are seeing? Okay. Can't be helped. It's just waiting things on its own. Let's just add something which is familiar to us. Okay, now this is another problem. We have to make it show that this is having, what do we have here? Hug or fixed container? No padding. Is there a padding on something like this? Column span. What is spanning? If I 15. Oh, okay. One. Please go back. Go back. Let's see. Padding from the inside. But I don't want you. I want you to be 8. That's it. So now you can just width should fill the container, and that's it. I wish I could make what we call as components, but I'm using the same file for multiple exercises, so I'm not going to build it. But should I build it? I don't know. Let's build it. I think that's more good option. Let's create this as component. Personal style, and let's move its variant over here, and delete this, move its variant over here, delete this, move its variant over here and over here, and delete this and move its variant over here. Now let's do the things that we did again. For this little part we will make a padding of 8 pixels again from this side, so that this text can be filling the container. Okay, it's 8 pixel, right? I can't even understand. No, it's more, because all can fit over here. If I write this, actually, wait a minute, let's type it. After all songs, if I see it now, all is moving it down, and there is much more breathing space than in mine. Okay, and also there is a bit of corner radius in it, that is also 4. It have much more breathing space. Okay, this is just because of the font. Let's make it more negative. Now it's looking much more better. Let's add few more lines. Can I add over here? Let's see. A total of 8 tiles. And let's just do it fast. Oh, listen. Okay, my sister listens to Grace. I don't listen, don't judge me. My sister listens to Gabriel Abrams. She's after sex, all songs. I listen to Arjit Singh. She looks weekly. This is the last time I'm typing too much. See, this is what I'm talking about. It is not going down. I knew it. They have given much more padding. Okay, let's move the padding to 12. Yes, now it's much like more like it. And it is bold, right? Ours is also bold, right? Yep. It can't be helped because of the font family they are using, but we are using the correct. And no, there is one single problem. They are using 16. No, they are using 13. Sorry. Yep, we are using the uncorrect font family. That's it. Now let's wait a minute. I forgot to add a frame over here. 412, just touching the top and this frame and device frame. Please stop clipping the contact. Device frame, clip contact off, and fill with the color of this background. Thank you. Frame, you can go again in this frame, and this frame should be an auto layout. Okay, what is this? I want this. Thank you. Why are you getting inside this? Hello. You're not supposed to get in, you are supposed to get out. Just get deleted. How much distance is there from the top? So it's around 16 over here, 12 over here. 12. It's 12. And there's a knot in the middle. Okay. It's 12 now, and it should be bring to front. This is the top. Yep, I can see this shadowishness along with the perfection. Now let's get down with the equal around the world. Let's move it right over here. Oh wow, what the hell is there so much? This move it 12, 24, 30, 32, Okay, 32 is it is. And you want a padding, but obviously. So let's move over. You go with 12, you go with 16, and the inner of this padding thing should be 0. Thank you. Now it's more like it. Every button is there, equal around the one is there. Let's actually make a copy of this too with two states, one of this, one of this, and let's label 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 with border. Let's make create component set tiles. Now we can just move it over here, move it over here, delete this, rename it to property. We can rename the property actually. Type and give another text property, label, create property, and we can go over here. What was it again? Connect label. Value label. Let's connect it to the label property. Now we can just go over there and make it music. Editing is easy like this. And let's copy this over here, delete the podcast. For music we will label it pod casts podcasts. And for music again we will move it over here, delete the wrapped, and just open this, label with border WRA wrapped. That's it. We can also create one more actually. Let's select this. Let's select this over here and add over here. No. Label select. Selected. Let's rename it. What was shortcut for rename? I forgot. Let's rename it to default. And let's rename it to border. And let's move this over in the tile section. Create a component out of it. Move this component inside this section, inside this set, and just go over here. It's selected. For the text, let's connect it to label. That's it for the day, bro. Now we can just copy this stuff over here, delete all. Wrapped can be selected and converted to selected. Okay, now this is something funny because it's not following the content width and fixed height. It was causing a problem, content. So now it will not cause a problem. Let's open it and where is the, did I not connect the text? I connected it, so why it's still wrapped? Okay, there you go. All there you go. No, Okay, okay. This one needs a bit more padding. Let's see how much padding do I have. 10 over here, 16 over here, so it needs 16 padding. Now it's perfect. Yep. Now let's continue making this. This is gonna be so much time taking. What to do? What to do? Should I abandon it? Let's fill it with some color. Provide it a corner radius again of 4 because I think that they are 4. Okay, and let's make it 100 by 100 for now, clipping them so that I can resize them. Let's resize this car. Okay, not Japanese over here, but let's resize. What is the gap between them? Okay, we can't change it for now. And this is the tile. How much is the size? Let's compare the size. This is too big. Okay, let's reduce the size. Just right. Okay, there is a bit of inner shadow from the bottom that you can also see in every tile. Yep, most probably everywhere. Not this. Okay, if you're curious about this thing, I was trying to make the color same. According to GPT, what this Spotify feature does is it take a color from the background of the thumbnail, that is of the cover artist, and saturate it down along with providing some darkness and thing, and just create a color so that it does not cope up with the color of their equal green. I think this is pretty much perfect color radius. How much is 164? Yes. Let's put it over here. Let's make a delete it. Let's put it over here for now. Oh no, 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 no. We need to make a component out of it first. So let's say we are going to have one this type, one this type, and one round type. That is pretty much are the shape inside it. So let's make a copy. Square album playlist square playlist real because it's real sized, and avatar let's give it a corner radius of 60, 100, 500. Too much, it's always half of something, so let's give it 60. And now let's check this thing also. Let's see, it's okay, it is having more corner radius. Let's make it 8. 8 is perfect. Width is perfectly fine of 116, and height needed to be stretched down a bit to 206. I don't know how they come up with these dimensions, but it is what it is. Let's just combine them as component set. That's it. Hey, wait a minute. Move over there. Thank you. And component set is done. Now it will be easier for me to just swap him out and put the image. Let's move it over here. This card needs one more card. Let's create auto layout out of it. Let's create a copy of it, another copy of it, another copy of it. 4 copies are more than enough. This and this should another auto layout, and their gap is 8, too small. 16, 12 middle, and for them I also need 12. No, they are more than 12, they are 16. Yeah, so this is 12, this is 16, but I am saying too much or too less. Let's try moving them out like this and hover over it. Yep, I'm seeing side. Just undo it. And actually we don't need the fourth. Let's not clutter it. Let's keep it simple. Okay, what about the text, you ask? I have something over here. This is gonna be over here, right there. What in the world is this? Okay, so it is 16 or 12. Good question. Is there a way to measure? There is, and that is this. If we go do this like this is 103, this 2 are 16. If we remove them like this, okay, what about dragging from there like this and like this, because there is a bit of padding always. Subtracting them gives me 12, so it is perfectly fine. Thank you. Now let's get some text over our ChatGPT. Did you get something out of it, bro? Let's put in whatever it is. Lorium ipsum. Lorium ipsum. Oh, thank you. Put it that way, and let's reduce the width over here, and let's say we want only the first 2 lines. Sorry for it, I'm suffering from cold. Let's put it over here. Let's make an auto layout. Let's say then that this is horizontal auto layouting. Wait a minute, actually this approach is wrong. Like text, I need text, but this approach is wrong. You are supposed to go over there and be attached to this shit. No, 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 no. You come over here. You come over here. Okay. And you just don't. How do I remove the componenting? Add variant. Let's move it over there. I think that's the right way. Hmm. 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 Let's now create this another frame with the padding of corner radius of 16 or more. Let's move it over here. No, it's 16. And let's resize it a bit. Okay, like this, and let's make its color pickable like this, and let's end. These three are in sync. This is in sync. This top three are in sync. These two are in another sync. Okay, so let's make it like this. The frame, add over here. Let's give it a fill again, something gray, grayish. Let's make it 100 by 100 and lock them, and let's move it over here to reframe it so that we can get an idea why they are doing this same sizes again and again and again. This is 88. I have no idea why they use 88 with the corner radius of 4. Yep, 4, with the heading of 16 pixels, 16 pixel value, and the text is diluted. Let's make it Spotify. Spotify नहीं भाई, Spotify, it's Spotify. Again, it's 60% of the original. No, it's 100% of the original. It's 100% of the original. It's like this, and we need some icons. This is 4, right? Right. And this 3 are in auto layout. What? These 3 things are in auto layout. Why am I not getting an auto layout? Why am I not getting an auto layout? Let's move it out. Now you will understand why I'm not getting an auto layout, because it's not inside the component. And when we move it inside, I think it forgot it box outside. No, it doesn't. Let's click all three, click auto layout with auto layouting offer. Let's see. Width is the fill. No, 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 no. Let's make it auto layout also, then we will understand it. Width is fill the container. The outside is saying we will give a padding of 16, and the upper padding is also 16. Now the trending Valentine and this. Okay, this both are in another auto layout, and this is 16, and this shit is at the furthermost right with a padding of 48. Now this is not too good looking. But why? It's 16, no? Let's measure it again. Pick one line over here. Pick another. What the hell? So it's how much it is? 25, or you can say 24. It's 24. So let's say if this 16 touches it and this thing have a inner padding. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Why it is not working? Yeah, pretty much it. And I can't waste too much time on it. I'm so sick. Let's add this over here. Hey, wait a minute. I'm pressing Alt. Let's add this over here and this. Let's again copy some random text which we copied. Paste it over here. Still too much. Let's give it copy again, paste again. It's in auto layout, right? So why fill the container? Thank you. Yep, this is much better. Now let's make another variant of it and add a variant, move it over here. This time this variant is going to be like that with an opacity of 30% and the text having the opacity of 30%, and there should be an icon. So let's place an icon. We need icon. Where can I get one? Box icons. What is it? Speaker. mute. Let's add mute. You can go in right over here, but we are having the direction this, and tile you can pick up it, and this thing need a coloring of 60%, 30%. color should be white. Yep, that's it. And just like that. No, oh wow, what was that again? Just like that. Let's forget to rename it. Let's rename it to I don't know. Okay, also this thing needs a bit toning down to 20. Now let's just drag it out, put it over here, and voila, we get ourselves a label with preview playlist. P-R-E-I-E-W playlist. Enter. Okay, now this is mine's having whiteness, it is having blackiness. So just color should be black, dark, more dark. Yay, dark, too dark. Yes. And I think no. What if I just fill it from there? Opacity 60%. I can't tend to be doing right, but it is. There we go. Similarly for this, let's just do it fast. We can delete them and just select this and this. Let's subtract them. Control Z a bit. Control Z. Let's increase the circle radius. Control Z again. Control Z again. Let's increase the size and decrease its size from like this to move it to the center. Select both and then subtract and control Z and move it a bit right, one left. Oh yeah. Yeah, it needs a bit more refining. Let's increase this to, let's move it a bit down. Increase this size to for like 18, 16, 18 and 20. Wow, 20 is much more beautiful. Centerize it. This is to be 12. Center it. How much is it? No. Now let's move it a bit ahead. Okay. Too much back. Too much front. Let's say no. One more pixel. That's it. Thank you. Subtract. Color is white. And we got it. No, we don't, but we got it. We can just do it like this, right? Oh fuck, we can do it now. Okay, we don't need to subtract it now. We just need to change its color to violet. Let's reduce the size. Put in this. That's it. I can't focus anymore. Let's select this, auto layout it in this direction, move this over here, this two in auto layout, and move this over here, and this auto layout should be like this. Okay, and the gap should be centered. This auto layout should be centered like this. Gap between them should be maximized, which should be fill the container, and make it like this. Double tap. Yep, this will auto. What is this? Let this. Oh. Okay. Now these two things are having a padding of 12. The size of this is too psych. It's around 36. Yep. And that's it, I guess. Yep, that's it. Let's move this make it let's move it out like this, place it over here. For Archit Singh, same text over here. This and this are in auto layout. Their gap is 12. For fans of MGH, I think this need only one last expand your recent one last thing. Okay, let's put it over here. Let's make a copy. Let's click both of them. Auto layout, directional, gap is 16, and this both are also layout. Their gap is 12, and let's make another copy. No, single piece copy in it like this. It's having 60. This is also having 60. This is perfect. And let's just add text inside this frame. That text is also 16 pixels, so let's move it over here, and let's move it over inside this. Why it is not moving? Okay, let's say we need the text inside over here. What is this? A frame, right? Component 1 reel. Yeah, so move it. bro. Hmm. Let's make everything closed. Now let's see. Component button. Let's say uh, no. What do we call the profile banners? Banners. Okay, let's open the banners and square tile and reel, and for the reel we can just move it inside of it just like that, with the width collapsing like that. Width should be okay. I'm learning. How much is the width? It's not 16, it's 13 pixels. 13 pixels minus 5, and the line height is around 12. No, or it's 20. It's 20. Oh, nice. Now let's just text over here, and let's move it to the bottom. Why it is not working like I want it to? Is this thing auto layout? What was the height again? 116 now. Let's create an auto layout and let's move it one. No, that was with control Z, control Z, control Z. What is the 206? Okay, let's control auto layout and 206, and the text is supposed to go at the bottom like that. Gap, which is the gap? Gap, let's make 12. I don't know gap. The padding is 8 from bottom, 8 like that. Yep, like that. And for the text, let's create another property, and shape, and text, and text, and connect it to shape property, and connect it to all libraries. No, this grid and this. Where was there another text? Text, create a property, click over here, create property text. Now I can just change its text. Similar to Ravel. RWL. Similar to towel. What was it again? Similar to Taylor Swift. Similar to Creepy Nuts. Let's see. It's looking fine. The rest is the copy paste of the same thing, except this is not too much of a top, so we are going to stop over here. Let's just make another copy of this, and that's it. We're stopping here. We can just move the fresh new music that I have write it before, move it over here, and that's it. Thank you for staying with me, guys who are not staying at all. That's it for the day one. I forgot. Day two. I forgot this and I'm not creating this. Thank you. But this is looking much better compared to my last, and I got to learn many things that mobile design needs. Different font sizes and all. Okay, now I'm taking a break for drinking water and something else. We'll be back. Okay, so I just saw the time. I have been streaming for 1.5 hours only doing this. Today we are not doing the dart practice because I want to focus on UI first, then I will go slowly to dart, but still I'm not doing it today. Like there is one more thing we can practice, that adding this more text and telling it to I off and on thing. And I think this is actually the wrong way to put it. I should have put it like this. That's it for today. We are done. Thank you for watching.